Hello and welcome to my phonetics channel. Today I am going to talk about the next two consonant sounds. I have talked about the first two ones, which goes under plosive and plosive, which are B and B, which are B to two B letters. And today I am going to talk about the T and D sound, consonant sounds. Before I begin, let's remind you by a rule. I have always been telling you this rule, so it sticks in your mind. The rule was that in transcribing any word, all of the consonant sounds, I repeat again, all of the consonant sounds in English, all of the consonant sounds, except the letter C, and except the letter J, the sound symbol when transcribing them is the same as the consonant letter. You got me? Now, very simple. The letter T, it's a consonant letter, right? Does it go under the condition I told you? No. I told you an exception. What is that exception? Is the letter C and the letter J. Okay, very well. Now, does the letter C go under this exception? No, of course not. The letter T is very different. It doesn't go under the exception. Yes, the letter T is a consonant letter. Yes, it's a consonant letter, but does not go under the exception. Why? Because when I tell you, so in transcribing any word that has a letter T, that has a separate letter T, after the letter T, no H. After the letter T, E, any other word rather than H. Please remember this word. In any word, if we see the letter T, in the word, but after the letter T, any letter other than H, in transcribing the letter is the same as the letter. So, what's the transcription for the letter T? It is T. Yes, it's the same as the letter. What's the transcription of the letter C? I don't know. Why? Because you have told me an exception. Yes, I will talk about this later. Okay, what's next? Now, what is the sound of the letter T? Okay, what is the transcription of the letter D? It is D. Why? Because you have told me that all of the consonant letters except D and J is the same as the letter. Yes, that's right. Okay, what is the sound of the letter T? The sound of the letter T. Do you hear any vibration in the vocal cords? What's vibration? When I tell you vibration, this is the Adam's apple. It's called larynx. Other unofficial form of it is glottis. It's glottis. When I say, do you see it move? Okay, this letter is D. When I say D, look at the larynx. Compare the two sounds. First one is the other one. You see? You got it? It's moving. And you hear a noise. When you put your finger here, you will see a vibration. But when I say t, you don't hear any noise, and you don't hear any vibration here, and also it's a whispering sound. It's very slowing down. It's very low voice. It's very low sound. Okay, what about D? D, 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 D. That's it. The voice it. So when I say voicing, T is voiceless and D, voice it. Okay, what's the place of articulation? I told you what does mean by place of articulation. Place where? Where the two organs touch each other. Where is the two organs? Place of articulation. The two organs, the tip of the tongue. You see this one? It's behind the teeth ridge. The teeth ridge. What is the teeth ridge? You see this upper teeth? This is the upper teeth. Okay, where is the lower teeth? This one. This is the lower teeth. When I say before I say the sound, the lower teeth is touching the upper teeth. It's closing the mouth and keeping the air inside. Right now, put your hand here. Do you feel any air? No, of course. Okay, now do this. Of course, you now hear an air. So, first, when I say, nothing happens. The two upper teeth and the lower teeth is closing the air passage. And when I say, the air comes outside. So, this is a plosive. This is a plosive. The tip of the tongue is behind the teeth ridge. And when we pronounce the sound, we produce a sound, the air comes with a plosive. This is plosive. Okay, what's the place of articulation? Alveolar. What does I mean by alveolar? When the tip of the tongue touching the teeth ridge or touching the alveolar ridge. What is the alveolar ridge? What is the teeth ridge? It's that behind the teeth. When I say now the teeth, the upper teeth and lower teeth get parts away from each other. Now the mouth is open and air comes outside. So this is alveolar. Why? The tip of the tongue touching the alveolar ridge behind the teeth. Now let's see some words. Tie. I. Tie. What is this? What's the transcription of the letter T? It is T. Why? It's a consonant sound. What's the sound of the letter T? Now, what you see next? I and E. This is a good rule. When E comes in the final position of the word, it does not make a pronunciation. So, it does not make a pronunciation. So, consider it is not in the word. Pronounce this letter. It's I. Yes. This one is I. Why didn't I say E? I. I. Yes, because I told you that when the letter E comes in the final position of the word, it doesn't make any sound. So, I. 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 What's the sound symbol of I? This one. I. 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 See? The letter is I and pronunciation is also I. The letter E doesn't make a sound. The sound symbol is the same as the pronunciation. The letter A is the first letter in the diphthongs, and then I. It makes the sound I. This is diphthongs. We studied it before. So I. That's it. Now, a second one is a die. I. The same as the previous one, but the sound for the letter D. Okay, what's the transcription for the letter D? It is D as well. It's the same as the consonant letter. The sound symbol is the letter, the same as the letter. The same goes here. It's I. Pronunciation of the letter I E doesn't make any sound at the end of the word, so die. Another example, the word town and down. The sound for the transcription for the letter T, it's T as well. What is the sound for the letter T? Okay, what's next when I say town? First, I make, when I say tow. Did I say tow or toe or tail? I say tow. When it comes like this, so you hear after the tow, toe, tail. So we hear after ow. This altogether, when the two letters O and W comes in the middle of the word, it gives us the sound ow. Let's make things easy for you. What's the sound for the letter W? What's the sound of this one? It's like we say O, but now it's when pronounce it for the sound A. O W give us the sound ow. So we say town, for which letter in the word? For the letter N. So what's remaining in the word? Town. We say t, we say n, and the remaining, this sound you hear after t and before n, tow. It looks like ow. Yes, is for the O. A is the one. O is for the W. O for this one, the second diphthong. So ow gives us the second, the sound symbol for ow. So this is a transcribing for the word. Now this rule. Any word contains the two letters O or W in the middle, give us the sound ow, and transcribing we use the symbol ow, this one, A and U. You have to memorize this well. If you didn't memorize them, you will not be able to see, you will not be able to know, identify what sound symbol for the sound ow. Why? Because you didn't understand it. Okay, let's make it easy for you. Ow. What is the sound for the letter A? We use the U. Ow. We use the U. The second one is die, the same as thigh, and the other one is down, the same as town. Now we have finished these two symbols. I hope that you understand my lesson for today. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.